All right. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about something very important to me. And by important, I mean it's what my life is based on, and it's pop culture, specifically female pop stars. Um, this is especially timely given what's going on with a certain princess of pop.
Oh, free Britney.
God.
Fucking free Britney. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I
I feel
get I
like
get really passionate about Britney right now, especially these days.
we can dedicate 30 seconds. Like I was telling people about that something's going on with Britney for years.
Yes,
And
yes.
people are like, Jessa, you need to go to therapy. Like,
No,
I read this tweet that was like, we owe Chris Crocker, is that his name? An
yeah,
apology.
he was right. He was right.
Yeah. But Britney being in the news makes me, a lot of people downplay pop stars, pop culture, especially female pop stars and pop culture, because we're easy targets. Things that are feminine, things that appeal to gay people, queer people, people take as a joke.
Mhm.
And that's why it's incredibly important to give it the respect that it deserves. Do you know how
Exactly.
many times that we have seen interviews of someone who wrote a book, like Tim Wise? He wrote a book about how to be white. And we're like, oh, that's interesting. No. A 15-minute interview about Kali Uchis is more informative about the world than an hour lecture from half of the people we have to watch.
And that's what I'm here
So,
for.
exactly. All right, let's just dive right in. So,
Yes.
what's your favorite song by Miss Kali Uchis?
Um, Sorry, am I too loud? Um, I think my favorite song was there's like so many, but right now, so I had to re-listen to like an EP she released last year called I'm blanking out, but anyway, the song is called I oh, shit, what is the song called? I don't even know what the song is called, but it'll come to me. Let me take a breath. I want war, but I need peace. So yeah, that's the title of the song. And that song speaks to me because, the lyrics is very much about her being like it reads to me like something about her being like, being a self-saboteur, but you know, she's trying her best, but all she really wants is peace, inner peace, like peace in her personal life, and like, you know, just finding peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, sometimes that's all we want, right?
Yeah. I think I haven't heard that album, but just the title was like it spoke to me. There's
Right?
something there's something really appealing about music that doesn't have to be incredibly complicated
Yeah.
to like speak to a common human need.
Yeah. And that's what most of her music is. It's like, it's really, it's really not that complicated, but it's deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's deep at the same time. Uh,
I think most of the I think there's a reason that a lot of gay icons and queer icons have very simple lyrics that
yeah.
are incredibly deep because
Hmm.
honestly, maybe this is controversial, but I don't think we need a long sonnet written in Old English to understand, pain and
We
just
really don't. And that's imposed by white people, and we don't really, we don't really need that right now, especially after 2020.
yeah, especially especially. Okay,
Right.
so taking a step back from Miss Callie Uchis,
Hmm.
who we've established is very simple yet deep, which we,
Yeah.
something to aspire to.
Hmm.
Have you ever had a moment in your life where, well, for me, most of my life I'm disassociating and pretending that I'm a model,
Hmm.
walking through the world. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were in a movie, where you felt like you were powerful, where you were truly the narrator of your story? And was there a song playing in the background?
yes, as someone with main character syndrome, um, you know, I grew up, doing acting and stuff for school. Um, I was an actor for like so many years, and I, anyway, I could go on forever about how I'm a narcissist, but yeah, yeah, I like to, it takes like something simple as you know walking the hallway and like a music playing in your head, or like you know especially like something like a runway, like imagine you're at an airport, right? And like there's like given it's not like a crowded airport, there's like plenty of space, and like you kind of want to feel yourself when no one's looking, and like you're strutting, you're walking through the airport, and one song by Miss Callie Uchis plays in my head, which is Flight 22. It's called Flight 22. um the airport. um yeah, because that song is about like, so this is what happened last year, not last year, but like year before, of course, pre-pandemic. I was at an airport. I was traveling to Spain. I had like a layover in Ireland, and yeah, that it was like an empty airport on a Saturday afternoon, and like yeah, I was like, that song playing in my head. I'm like, yes, I'm getting my life. I'm going to Spain. I'm gonna hook up with people. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna live my fucking best life. And then I ended up, I ended up like, I ended up getting like a leg cramp like throughout the whole trip, and I didn't get to live my fucking best life. So I think that I need to revisit that when the Delta variant is like long gone. There's like a Delta plus variant. That's crazy.
Do you know, every time I hear Delta variant, I'm convinced that it's Delta Airlines doing some kind of subliminal marketing, because I'm afraid, like, every time they say Delta variant, I'm like, did they get it on the Delta Airlines?
Yeah,
Like,
they paid for it. The PR team paid for that. Like, you guys are gonna call it this,
I mean,
and it's gonna stay.
honestly, at this point, the best marketing you can have is associate yourself with COVID, because there's a
Yeah,
whole group of millions of Americans who will undeniably support you, no matter what.
yeah,
All you have to do is say, I don't know about COVID, and they're like, take my money,
hmm
take my hard-earned
yeah, exactly.
$7 an hour.
Seven. God. Uh,
uh, but I'm looking up the lyrics right now to Flight 22,
yeah,
and
it's. Can
I
you
was
tell me what it's
laughing.
about? Because I'm.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a stan. I'm gonna read a
Yeah.
stanza.
Okay. Good. Good. Good.
Yeah, I got it. Here we go. I'm trying not to sing. I've been in a singing mood, so I'm not doing that. But I know you've been patient. That's an understatement, yeah? But what can I do? Do, ooh, ooh. Oh, I make myself look silly,
No.
hoping
No.
that you
No.
hear me. All the girls say that I'm acting a fool. Now touch me, kiss me, catch me, or miss me.
That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line. So
Give me.
catch me, kiss me, baby. I don't know the words. I should know the words. I'm talking about her on Zoom.
It's okay. You know what? We're human. I'm so sick of
We are.
watching interviews where people are like, "Yeah, I'm prepared." No, you're not. That's
I'm
not a
not
real
prepared.
story then, because
No.
that's something that your writer wrote for you. But anyway,
Okay, no offense though. Like, I'm not really a homework person. You sent me questions for this. You sent me like preliminary questions, right?
yeah.
I didn't really. I looked at them like once, and then I looked at them again like 30 minutes ago.
You know what?
And you know what? Because that's what I've always been. Like, I do my homework like in between periods.
Oh my God, this reminds me of something that my teacher. Okay, so I'm gay, so obviously I had a favorite English teacher.
Yes.
And Mr. Cook, I remember one time he was like, "Why don't you just start your homework earlier?" And I was like, "Because then I don't have motivation." And he was
Yeah.
like, wow, you're gonna really live your life like that, chasing one high to the next.
Yeah,
I was like,
duh.
whoa, that's so deep. I'm 14.
Wow. Wow. I mean, did
I
it
mean,
work?
he was true. Okay, but he was gay. He's gay, so
Okay, okay.
I don't trust gay men. Anyway, sorry.
I don't either. Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, as a gay man, I don't trust them either. That's just
I
the
mean,
truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I just yes, they're gay, but then I see the man part, and it's like, well, I don't know about
Mm-mm.
that.
There's nothing to be
Um,
trusted in men.
but the reason I was laughing so hard is because when you were telling me the story of your leg cramp, I was reading that stanza like, "You can't mistake this. Let's get away from it all." And I was just like, "What a
I
poor."
couldn't I couldn't get away from from it all. Like,
Oh my god, I really want to say an NSFW story, but I'm just gonna
okay,
go for it.
okay,
Speaking of cramps, one time I was hooking up with someone, and I'm not really like a top person, some would
okay.
say, because like abs, I don't really have them. It's a lot of work. But so I was like, you know what? I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna conquer it. And then I got two Charlie horses in both of my feet at the
Oh, that's
same
the
time.
worst. That's the worst. Oh, that's the
And
fucking
they were
worst.
like,
I'm so sorry.
I know. I was like, and they're like, "Are you okay? I've never seen someone's face." Oh
No.
this is done. I gotta go. Literally the next stanza. So pack all your. That was me. I was like, this is
Yeah,
done. There's no going back.
yeah.
But coincidentally, the song "Dreams" by Kali Uchis was playing. I don't know if you've heard that one. Um,
Is it?
but it's about
Oh.
like her. Why am I blinking? I'm the interviewer. Uh,
All right.
it's
Um,
about dreams. That's for
in
sure.
my dreams. You know what? That's actually what I meant to talk about when you were asking earlier about if I had a favorite song. That's pretty much up there because sorry, were you gonna say something? I hope I didn't interrupt.
No,
But
go. I have no idea what I was going. You saved
okay,
me. I had no ending for that.
okay. All right, so that song is really like it has like a major chord. It's in the C major. I looked that up. I'm not like a music like major or whatever. But major chords are usually typically like associated with like happy songs, like upbeat, and it is upbeat, right? That song.
Mhm.
But if you
Yeah.
look at the lyrics, it's like really poignant and like really sad. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's um it's like escapism, right? Because the chorus to that song is like everything is just wonderful here in my dreams, and then the bridge um is something along the lines of like what was it?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, 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 please. I don't want to fuck this up. Yeah, the bridge. So the moments we are happiest is are the moments that we don't exist, I think.
Oh, sorry. This is Ario Speedwagon. This is real life, guys.
Yeah.
This is called interviewing, and that's why I'm famous. Okay. Um. So the bridge is the moments we are happiest, happiest, happiest are the moments we don't exist, don't exist, don't exist. Every day is a holiday when you're living inside your dreams. Why would anyone stay awake after being so sound asleep?
And what's funny is like really like stressful and in the most stressful situations, like I think of that, I close my eyes and like I think of that song because it's just like it takes you out of like your horrific moment.
Yeah. I really like it because there's something like ethereal about the
Hmm.
music that
Yeah.
makes me feel like, right? Have you ever had just like days where you feel joy? Not always, but sometimes you
Not
have joy.
always.
But then you feel like something bad's gonna happen
Yeah,
because you have felt joy. I don't know, but that's how the song makes me feel.
really.
So, But oops, that got depressing.
I know, but you know what? It's real life. As you
Yeah,
said earlier, it's real life. So
the queer struggle. I would love to hear a comedian, like, oh my God, I would love to hear a comedian or interviewer just say, yeah, life's a struggle.
it
This
is.
it, this is how I deal with it. Oh,
Yeah.
now questions.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pick. Oh, there's a bug. I got it. Oh God. Okay. Sorry, I'm messing up now. I hate that I just showed YouTube that. Okay. So I feel like this is a very important question to me because it's something that I've experienced a lot. Um, I don't. This isn't. I'm not saying that you're neurodivergent, but I am. And when it comes to girls, how they um, like a lot of boys have obsessions like with objects. Girls obsess a lot over people. So I was very
Oh,
obsessed with celebrities growing up. And that's how I learned a lot about the world.
yeah.
Like through Oh No They Didn't. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that.
That's how we met.
Yeah. But so have you ever felt, it was so long ago, have you ever felt that people assumed that you were vapid, boring, or shallow for enjoying celebrities and pop music? And part two, if so, do you rebel against this or do you lean into it because why not?
There have been moments where a few people have made me feel like that. I mean, it's not necessarily that, I would think like, oh, they think I'm so and so, but like, the way they ask the questions, like, there's like this acquaintance that I used to be acquainted with in college, and um, she would come up to me and be like at parties too, and be like, why do you always just tweet about celebrities or whatever?" And I'm like, well, I really don't want to tweet about anything else because I'm just, other like topics are boring to me. I mean, you want to talk about politics, it's not going to be me because, you're not going to like what I have to say. So, and mind you, this is like I don't know. It was just she
An
leans more
ally?
conservative. She leans more
Oh,
conservative, and and the
yeah.
you're not. So yeah, I was thinking like you're not even gonna like what I'm gonna say, so you don't want me tweeting about that. So pick your battles.
Yeah.
And what I have to say about that is like life is short, right? It's really not guaranteed. I c- you know a plane could crash in my house at any moment, and I'm not gonna live my life. Um, I'm not gonna live my life like you know, um, I'm not gonna live my life on your terms. I'm gonna live my life on my terms.
I think that that's the best way to go about it.
Yeah,
And celebrities, even politicians, are basically celebrities.
they are because yeah, they've made them celebrities, which
Yeah.
they shouldn't be.
I will never forget like scrolling through my Twitter and then I'm seeing AOC on Drag Race. And I was like,
I just
well,
don't
there you go.
understand. Yeah, I don't.
We people who are obsessed with pop culture, we were trendsetters because now
We
there is
were,
no difference. There's no difference between
we
pop
were,
culture
yeah,
and serious politics.
right. And we were like when we first met. I think like we were born out of like stan culture, right? Like we were there when that was first happening. Like before everyone else migrated to Twitter, we were there. We witnessed like firsthand, like defending defending your favorites and like fighting tooth and nail in their honor. And I think there's something remarkable about that because it makes you like that's like a barometer of how you view people too, you know um like how hard they fight for things. I mean, something as simple as that, and then hopefully that translates into real life, and like you see them like fighting with just as much gusto about real things, like having the same fervor about you know let's say politics, whatever.
Yeah. I'm really glad that you said that because I was thinking, I was doing some like free writing about pop culture and obsession,
Hmm.
and that reminds me. I feel like people like us, marginalized people who have been bullied by other people. I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but people who have been pushed out by other people. Um, we wanted to defend celebrities who were being ganged up on,
Yeah,
like
you know what? That's so true.
like Britney Spears especially. Like
Yeah,
to bring it back full circle to my girl, like it's like it's not like we were stands of like horrible people. We were stands of like average celebrities who were getting dogpiled.
yeah,
Like I think that says a lot about our generation. A lot of people in it. You know, we
yeah. I
tried
know.
our best. It broke
It,
us.
it's so true. I couldn't get my words out earlier. It really broke us. Like there was just a lot going on that those years, like between like 2007 to 2009. And listen, I first met you when you were like 15. How
Oh
crazy was
yeah.
that?
I know. I was in there like not on my watch.
Yeah,
I had these like 25-year-old gay men being like, "Bitch." I was like, "I don't know what this means, but you're not saying that about Britney." So like,
I know. And yeah, that's why I kind of like gravitated towards you because like you were just like you were on it.
oh, thanks. But so I'm gonna keep it brief because, to be honest, I have a MacBook Air and it's not good at video editing, so this is gonna
Okay.
take a while.
Okay. Sorry. Keep going on
But
off tangents.
no, it's not your fault. Like it's my fault for being broke. Okay. Speaking of that, my buy me a coffee link, everyone, is gonna be in the
Yes,
description.
please.
Um, and I'll put JoJo's Cash App or Venmo. Um, but finally, if you were a famous celebrity, singer, rapper, dancer, what would your signature piece be about?
Signature piece like, your magnum opus or
Yeah, like what would
like
be your one hit? Let's
oh,
say
my
let's say
one
you're a
hit.
one hit. We all get one hit in this world. Say we're all one hit wonders. What would
Oh
be your
wow.
one your one hit about? What would you be known for?
What would I be known for? I mean,
If you could write, this is hypothetical, obviously.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. I don't know, something about, I want to say something about love, about because that's like a so universal topic. I mean, so basic, but if you have that one hit song, you have that one hit song, you're set for life. I mean, look at what Adele. I mean, she's set for life regardless, but you know,
Yeah.
just have that one hit song about love and like, you know what? Um, no, that's so boring. I'm gonna change my answer.
Okay. Scratch that, everyone.
Scratch that. It would actually something similar to Kali Uchis, which is, being horny and being depressed and being in love, right? That makes
Yeah,
sense. I think that's on brand for me.
I think so too. I would listen to it, I would buy it, and I would support it.
I'm working on that right now, but we'll see. We'll see where it takes us.
To be honest, aren't we sick of seeing the same people talk about their horniness? It's time for some new stories,
I know.
new faces.
Listen, we're horny too.
Not me, guys.
Oh,
Not me. I don't know what. But anyway, my contact info is in my description too. That was a
send us
joke.
send us DMs.
All right. Thank you so much for stopping by and letting me
Oh,
interview you.
I'm so happy.
Oh,
I got
I
dressed up
forgot
for you if
something.
you say.
Yes. I felt so bad because I wanted to mention that first, and then I was like,
Oh
shit,
no, it's
I'm already
okay.
in it.
I only mention it because it's like it hurts.
Oh my god, I can't wait to take off my wig.
But yeah, I was
You,
trying to get into the spirit of Miss Caliucci's. So
I mean, I see it. Kaliuchi is who? More like JoJo cheese. I know, sorry. God help me. All right, thanks for stopping by. I love you.
thank you. Buy just a
Bye.
coffee.
Yes. Let me just stop recording. Love you.